You dig? I walked 10 blocks with a shotgun in my pants, nigga, over to his house, nigga.
Yeah, all my niggas screaming, say that, say that. All my niggas screaming, say that, say that. All my niggas screaming, say that, say that. All my niggas.
Like this. What's happening? And welcome to the Drug Dealer Confessions. This is the first episode. We're gonna do this every week. We're gonna start posting more content. We're gonna be on that web series, Bloods, Crips, and Essays. Shout out to the homeboy Talent and Hustle. Put that together. BCE. If you new to this channel, subscribe, homie. Hit that bell. We're gonna hit you with some dope content. In this episode of Drug Dealer Confessions, we're gonna be talking about how I lost a homie over a pound of weed. Now, I'm gonna say this right now. Every drug dealer ain't the same, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Every drug dealer ain't the same. Some niggas got different integrity, you know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas will wet your sack, some niggas will pinch your sack. I wouldn't do that. I'm not that type of nigga. I'm gonna give you what you pay for. I might show you love, but I ain't gonna short your shit. I ain't gonna pinch your shit. I ain't gonna do none of that. You did? But then everybody ain't like me. You feel me? I had a homeboy. Let's call him. What's that dude name in Paid in Full? Calvin, the dude that was hating when Ace got on top because he was on top before. You know what I'm saying? Calvin. Let's go. So this nigga, my homie, we're gonna call him Calvin. Calvin, I used to buy from Calvin. Little half pound, little whole pound, quarter pound, sometime, a little cutie pie, whatever, small time shit. But I got blessed with a plug. You feel me? I'm gonna tell that in a separate vlog because that's a whole nother story. It gets deep. But anyway, I got blessed with a plug and I was moving, nigga. I was stacking them deep and I was slanging them cheap. You dig what I'm talking about? Like, I was moving. You feel me? And it was getting like near Christmas time, and it was my homie. This is my homie. He came to me and asked me. It's the first time ever in my life that he came to buy a pound from me. You did? Because I've been buying from him for the past maybe couple years. You know what I'm saying? So he comes to buy a P from me, and I'm like, At this point, I'm like, I want to bless him because that's my homeboy. He done pulled up guns for me. I done pulled out guns for him. You dig? I walked 10 blocks with a shotgun in my pants, nigga, over to his house, nigga, to fuck some niggas up over something that they did to his sister. You dig what I'm talking about? We was homies. You feel me? We rode together. So he came and asked me for a pound. He said he was gonna owe me $150. Can I owe you $150 on this? And I was like, that's my nigga, man. Christmas time coming. He just had a kid. He just had a little son and shit. So I was like, nah, I'm a blessing. So I said, yeah, you can do that, but take these other 5. At the time, I had like 20 pounds in a fireproof safe, nigga, in my closet. I was shitting where I eat, nigga, where I sleep, nigga. I was shitting where I sleep. But fuck it, it was what I had to do. And I had 20 pounds of flame, nigga, like lime green, orange hair type shit. Like, that shit was flame, nigga. And I gave it to him better than how he gave it to me. Anybody out there ever bought a pound, a nigga give you a whole pound clean, nigga, inside of a Ziploc bag, nigga, with a bite out of it, nigga, they just took a bite out of your burger and shit. You know what I'm saying? They give you your shit. Like, it's still way out. It's still way 448 when you weigh it. It's still way out, but it's like you don't get it fresh. I was giving it niggas. I was getting it straight from the ground, so I was giving it to niggas straight like that, and I was letting them keep that extra half ounce or ounce that they get after they unwrap the tape and shit. You dig? After they cut that tape off. You feel what I'm talking about? So I was even showing more love, but I slid that nigga the extra 5. I told him pay me back in a month. I slid that nigga 5 pounds. So he came back in a month. He paid me back. I knew he could get it off. I knew he could. I knew he had the clientele. But I wanted him to get up. I wanted him to call me back and be like, hey, and swing back through and pull up like, hey, let me get 2 this time, and here's your bread. But he was like, here's your bread, and then he was like, he didn't buy nothing, and I was like, oh, okay. And then he hit me again in a few days, and he was like, let me get 1, and I was like, 1, damn. Like 1? Like, I just fronted you 5 P's. You dig what I'm talking about? I just fronted you 5 P's, nigga. And you come back, you only want 1 pound? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you ain't trying to come up, bro. Like, you ain't stacking. They was the type too. They would make bread and go head to the strip club, nigga. Go to the club, nigga. One nigga owed me $100. He was in the club buying my wet in front of hoes and shit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, nigga, I used to go straight to the tilt, nigga, straight to the crib, nigga. And I would be stacking. I didn't give a fuck about that shit. So I was just trying to bless my nigga. And plus I was moving, nigga. I was stacking them deep and slanging them cheap. Nigga, this nigga paid me back, and then I didn't give him no more £5. He asked for that £1 this time. I gave him £1. I was like, okay, right on. There it is. Plus, but I wasn't making no money off of him. No, if I got it for $5, he got it for $5. If I got it for $4.50, he got it for $4.50. You feel me? So I was still showing him love, but some nigga came to me. One of his niggas came to me talking about how he was saying how I needed help getting my shit off. You know, like I needed his help. Otherwise, I didn't have the clientele to handle what I had or some shit. You know, I don't know what he thought. Well, actually, I do know what he thought. That nigga, he had a plug back in the day that used to just drop him off weed, garbage bags full of pounds. He didn't have to pay for it. He just pay him later. You dig? And maybe he thought I had the same situation, you know? But it wasn't like that. I was buying my shit up front. You know what I'm saying? I paid my shit up front. I didn't get fronted nothing. When I was buying 20 pounds, I was giving him the bread for 20 pounds. You dig? I wasn't playing no games. I was about mine. But this nigga went and told everybody that I asked for his help. I need his help to get that shit off or whatever. And I was like, that's some bullshit. What part of the game is that? Like, I helped you, nigga, and now you gonna dirt my name up? So I said, okay, I don't even want to believe that. Let me talk to him first and see if that's even real. So I'm linking up with my other homeboy. Let's call him Michael Jordan, because he kind of look like Michael Jordan. And but I'm hooking up with Michael Jordan, and I'm giving him like £4. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh yeah, whoop de whoop. He said he heard Calvin was riding around the block looking for me. You did? Because how Calvin had hit me earlier, and I was thinking, how am I gonna handle this? Am I just gonna not fuck with him, or am I just gonna charge him more, or am I just, what am I gonna do? Or am I gonna, whoop his motherfucking ass, or what am I gonna do? Am I gonna, anyway. So I peace out with him. He's out, and I go back in the crib. You know what I mean? To put that little money away, and then he hit me again. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with him, and I'm gonna ask him what's up. You know what I mean? And I might instead of just not making no money, I'm gonna charge him $20. So I said, he pulled up. I went outside in the parking lot, hopped in the car with him. I pulled out the pee, and I was like, it's gonna be $5.20. You dig? He was like, $5.20. That $20 really was hurting that nigga. So I was like, not budging on it. So I was like, whatever, man. And I ain't even tripping, because I can get it off anyway. He said he was in a hurry, so I was like, I didn't even want to bring up that old gossip bullshit, because he was in a hurry. He was my nigga. I felt like we should sit down and I'll smoke a blunt and talk about that shit. But anyway, so I didn't even bring it up. I just said, all right. I just got out the car, and I was like, all right, man. I'm gonna hit you because I got to chop it up with you about something. And he said something while he was backing out, and I was walking back up in the thing. I still got a pound of weed on me. He dipping out, and he's like, I said, what you say? I like threw my like, what you say? Whatever he said, I didn't hear what he said, but it didn't sound like he meant well with that shit. Whatever he said, that shit sounded derogatory, nigga, and disrespectful. So I was like, what the fuck you say, nigga? And this nigga is driving off, and this nigga said, I can show you better than I can tell you, And I feel like, nigga, you want to show me, nigga? Get your motherfucking ass about that car, nigga, and step up to me, nigga, and roll in this dirt with me, nigga. You want to roll in the dirt? Nigga, come say that to my face, nigga. So this nigga saying that shit while he pulling off like a bitch. I had a pound on me, so I didn't want to act too crazy, but I was like, fuck that. I picked up a rock, nigga. I threw that shit at his car, nigga. He was like a half a block up. That shit hit his car. Bing! That nigga kept pulling off, nigga. He didn't say shit. He didn't stop for nothing. And I ain't talked to that nigga since. You know what I'm talking about? Ever since that day, I just kept it pushing, because there sometimes be times in your life where you be loyal to a fault. You dig what I'm talking about? And I was loyal to a fault. And I tried to show a nigga some love, and ended up getting my name dirted up because I showed this nigga some love. He couldn't believe it, that a nigga could be so real and so righteous. Nigga, that's right, I said that shit. Nigga, a righteous nigga in the dope game, nigga. That's the type of nigga I was, nigga. And I'm saying that shit for real, and I just kept it pushing. Any niggas in their life, they didn't want to be loyal to you, cut them niggas off, keep it pushing, do a dirty nigga like to do a dirty bitch, nigga, and stop fucking with them. Until next time, check out my boy Talent Hustle web series. Hit that subscribe, man. Hit that bell. We're going to be talking about some more shit. We're going to release that web series. All my real niggas out there, holla at me, man. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this shit, man. Was I a sucker? Some niggas tell me I'm a sucker for not making no money off of them earlier, nigga. I'm like, nah, that was my homie, but Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You know, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We out this motherfucker.
Yeah, all my niggas screaming, say that, say that. All my niggas screaming, say that, say that. All my niggas screaming, say that, say that. All my niggas, all my niggas screaming, say that, say that. All my